अध्याय में हम देख रहे थे वो शिला उपाख्यान के अंदर राम जी का प्रश्न के उत्तर में वशिष्ठ जी जो समझाते हैं वह कैसे सब चिदाकाश के अंदर अनेक ब्रह्मांड एक दूसरे को देखते हुए नहीं देखते हैं, नहीं देखते हुए देखते हैं, कभी आपस में कोई संबंध नहीं रहता भी, जैसे केला के पेड़ के सदृश उसके अंदर उसके अंदर उसके अंदर ऐसे ही सब, परंतु एक दूसरे से कोई संबंध नहीं। इसी प्रकार ब्रह्मांड सब है। और दूसरा पॉइंट ये बताए हैं कि आकाश आकाश के साथ कैसे व्यवहार कर सकता है। ये सब बताने के बाद फिर इसको दोहराते हैं, उसी का पुनः उपादान करते हैं। वे सब जगत परस्पर एक दूसरे की कदापि कुछ नहीं देख पाते हैं, तथा कोठी के भीतर रखे गए जड़ बीजों का एक राशि के तरह भीतर ही भीतर नष्ट भी हो जाते हैं। जहाँ है एक दूसरे को जाने बिना उदय होते हैं, अस्त हो जाते हैं, कोई किसी को कुछ नहीं जानते हैं। फिर नष्ट होने के बाद उनका स्थिति क्या होता है? नष्ट हो जाने पर वे चेतन रूप ही रहते हैं। तपे हुए खप्पर में गिरे हुए जल बिंदु के सदृश शून्य रूपता प्राप्त कर शून्य स्वरूप नहीं हो जाते हैं, चेतन रूप रहते हैं। जैसे आपका भावना आप सोचते हैं कुछ मन ही मन, और वो भावना का अंत हो जाने से वो कहाँ जाते हैं? जैसे आपके अंदर लीन हो जाते हैं, वैसे ही ये सब चिदाकाश में ही लय हो जाते हैं। हम लोगों की तरह वे परस्पर देखते भी नहीं, किंतु अज्ञान से इनका चेतन रूप ढक जाने के कारण निरंतर सोए हुए जैसे स्वप्न का ही अनुभव करते हैं। कैसे? इसके लिए सुंदर उदाहरण है? हाँ, संडे। ओहो, you people are not reminding me. हरिओम। We started with Hindi. Vasistha ji is explaining the status of different worlds. How do they exist? Just like the plant, banana plant. It has got different coverings. One is within, outside, other one is within each other, and they are different from each other. Exactly same way, all these worlds, they remain in the same sky of consciousness. They don't have any relation between themselves, and they rise and set, and one is unaware of the other. In that way, when they are deleted or destroyed, they don't become nothing, but they become one with the consciousness sky. And that is how one is unaware of other, yet the substratum is same for everyone. Just like different trees, they are grown in same ground, but one is unaware of the other. One has got no relationship with the other. Similarly, all these different worlds, they exist in the consciousness sky. नष्ट हो जाने पर वे चेतन रूप ही रहते हैं. After their dissolution, they remain as they become one with the absolute sky, and they don't become nothing. They exist in the form of consciousness sky. अज्ञान से इनका चेतन रूप ढक जाने के कारण निरंतर सोए हुए जैसे स्वप्न का ही अनुभव करते हैं. Because their knowledge gets covered up by the ignorance. That's how they remain as if they are dreaming for whole life, and they are sleeping. They are not aware of their existence. सोए हुए वे जीव स्वप्न जगत जाल की प्राप्त कर वहीं पर कल्पित दिनों में अपना सब व्यवहार करते हैं. स्वप्न जगत में स्थित हुए असुर देवताओं से निहत होकर अपने अज्ञान के कारण न तो मुक्ति प्राप्त करते हैं, न जड़ता के कारण जड़ भाव को प्राप्त होते हैं, और न देह सहित ही वे रहते हैं. ऐसे दशा में इस तरह के वे स्वप्न जगत स्थिति के सिवा हो ही नहीं क्या सकते हैं. और those dreamy worlds, they just remain as it is. They have got no knowledge of their existence, their relationship, nothing they know. Just as two persons are sleeping together and one is dreaming, which is not aware to the other. One is unaware of the friend's dreams. Similarly, all these worlds are there without being related with each other. इसी तरह मनुष्य भी अपने स्वप्न रूप जगत समूह में वासनाओं के कारण कब जाएगा तो वासनाओं के कारण अपना अपना आचार और व्यवहार करते हैं, तथा वे स्वप्न के अन्य पुरुषों में मार दिए जाने पूर्वोक्त असुर जीवों के सदृश स्वप्न परस्पर में ही स्थित रहते हैं. Just he is explaining how they exist, all those worlds, they exist just as one dreams, just as dreamy person. क्योंकि वे भी ज्ञान न होने के कारण मोक्ष रहित और शरीर शून्य ही रहते हैं. They don't get the satisfaction of liberation because their knowledge is covered up with ignorance. That's how they don't feel they are, though they remain being one with the absolute sky, yet they don't feel that they are liberated. They don't feel the satisfaction of liberation because they are not equipped with knowledge. इसीलिए वे जागर में समर्थ और वासनाओं से व्यवहारशील नहीं होते हैं. अतः चेतना और वासना से युक्त ऐसे मनुष्य दृष्ट स्वप्न रूप जगत समूह के सिवा कहाँ निवास करें. स्वप्न के सिवा उनकी कोई दूसरी गति नहीं है, यह तात्पर्य है. The essence is those worlds which are there without the knowledge of each other, they are just like the dreamy objects. Just as the dreamy objects, dreamy persons, they are neither bound to anything nor they are liberated. They have no experience at all. In the dream, whatever we see, different persons, what is the status of those persons? If they disappear, are they liberated? Just like the dreaming persons, all these dreaming worlds, they are there and they appear and disappear. They appear in the dream and they disappear in the dream without having any knowledge of themselves. Just as the dreamy objects, dreamy persons. Vasistha ji wants to clarify you different kinds of worlds. As you can think, so many kinds of worlds are there. If you can think, why not the cosmic being think? That's how whatever you can think and whatever you cannot think, in that way innumerable worlds are there and not also there. Because there is nothing to tell about it. The moment you think of it, it is there, and if you don't think of it, it is not there. Just like our desires, our imaginations, imaginary creations. He means to say everything is mental. That's all. Mental, your mental worlds are there and cosmic mental worlds are there. So, anything and everything is there and also not there. That means nothing is nothing can be told about all these words. That means it is beyond speech. If you say they are there, then they are there. And if you say they are not there, they are also not there. That means it is beyond speech. Nothing can be told about all these worlds. Why we discuss all these in the middle of our story? Story is about the rock, the rock star. There was some lady in the sky, and Vasistha also was there, and Vasistha saw the lady speaking something, and now they have to have relationship, means they have to express to each other. In between all these comes means you have to understand whatever we do, whatever is our life, the meaning of life is something meaningless. The meaning of life is something meaningless. We are also creations, creatures, and creatures like us also, they have no meaning. Why they have no meaning? Because all of us, we are the dreamy objects of some dreamer. And who is that? That is our grandfather, Brahma, the creator, and the cosmic wheel. Cosmic wheel imagines, and we are in his imaginations. Don't think you are something. Is it the final? You are nothing as you think yourself. Means your ego with the body and your form, your name, it has got no meaning. But yet you do exist. Your existence, your awareness has meaning, but your so-called awareness, which is covered up with the ignorance, which is known as the body personality, that has got no meaning. Such bodies are created and destroyed. Nobody has got a count of it. So many are created and so many are destroyed. By whom? There is nothing can be said. Who does it? Why? What for? Out of what elements? Out of what ingredients? What is the purpose? There is no such answer to all these questions. All these are imaginary. So our world is just like that. It has got no existence as a world. It is just imaginary, some objects in the sky. This is how we have to understand our world. So, what to do? If our world is not there, we have to do nothing. No, you have to do everything. Why? Because that I is there. So to delete that I, false body, bodily I am the body, that I should be deleted, and that is our work. That is our sadhana. It is not to be one with the Absolute, not to unite with the Absolute, because you are itself the Absolute, but you are covered up, so you have to discover yourself. You have to discover yourself. Throw out your coverings. That is our sadhana. Yes.
Swamiji, so then why do we have the word yoga, yoke?
Yoga is the discovering process.
The getting, okay.
Yes.
And discarding the coverings.
Yes.
Okay, dhanyavad.
And you may say yoga means to unite.
Yeah.
Yoga means to unite. So how do you mean it? To unite, what do you do? Suppose you want to meet your friend in a different village. What do? You want to meet, there is some ceremony, you have to attend his ceremony. What do? What is needed to be done? You have to go there. Going is and meeting him at that place is the process. So process is to delete the distance.
Very nice.
When you go to Gangotri, what do? Gangotri is our aim. We have to walk the path. Then we reach our goal. So reaching our goal, though it is meant as uniting with the goal, it is not so. What do? We do to delete the distance between I and my goal. That is to be done. Understood the point?
Yes, sir. Dhanyavad.
That is called sadhana. Whether it is yoga or path of knowledge or devotion, path of devotion, everything is same. Process will be different, but aim is the same. सोए हुए वे जीव स्वप्न जगत जाल को प्राप्त कर वहाँ पर कल्पित दिनों में अपना सब व्यवहार करते हैं. All these worlds and all these beings, they just remain in the network of dreams, and they do all sorts of transactions in the dream itself. Just as we see the dream, in the dream everything goes on, Similarly, all these worlds स्वप्न जगत में स्थित वे असुर देवताओं से निहत होकर अपने अज्ञान के कारण न तो मुक्ति प्राप्त करते हैं, न जड़ता के कारण जड़ भाव को प्राप्त होते हैं, और न देह सहित ही वे रहते हैं। ऐसे दशा में इस तरह के वे स्वप्न जगत स्थिति के सिवा हो ही क्या सकते हैं। Neither they get liberation, nor they are in bondage, nor they have awareness, nor they are bound to anything. That means they are just like dream objects. इसी तरह मनुष्य भी अपने स्वप्न रूप जगत समूह में वासनाओं के कारण अपना अपना आचार और व्यवहार करते हैं, तथा वे स्वप्न के मनुष्य स्वप्न के अन्य पुरुषों से मार दिए जाने पर पूर्वोक्त असुर जीवों के सदृश स्वप्न स्वप्न परंपरा में ही स्थित रहते हैं. So why he was telling about all these different worlds which are just like dreaming worlds? Because you have to realize yourself, you are also in dreamy world. That is the purpose. He is telling the same thing. इसी तरह just like this, all these beings, all kinds of beings in our so-called real world, they do everything in dream. Neither they have to have liberation, nor they are bound, nor they have to do anything, but yet they do all sorts of transaction in life meaninglessly. That is what I was telling. The purpose is to compare your life with those worlds. And not only our dreamer is the one dreamer, he is also a dream object of some other dreamer. Ratha Parampara. One is dreaming the other. In his dream, others are dreaming others. In this way, it is going on. Everything is imaginary and dreamy. It has got no meaning. So to say, basically, there is no world and only the absolute exists. Pure existence exists without any sorts of such imaginary worlds. There is nothing but only existence exists. This is the purpose of telling all this. My dear, you are nowhere. Forget about yourself. Can you? Forget about yourself means forget your body, forget your senses, mind, your ego, your whatever you think you are so and so. You have to forget, it has got no meaning. It is just some imagination. You are your imagination. You are the imagination of some other imagining body, and he is also imagination in some other's imagination. All are just nothing, we can say. There is no reality in these worlds. This is the meaning. Vasistha wants to say this, and that's how he has brought this story of the rock. Rock also, we will go, we will see that there is some universe inside that rock. That is just like this. So your world also in some mustard seed. So called your vast creation, it is just in the inside the mustard seed. Why we can say mustard seed? Mustard seed is a seed. It can germinate and it can grow into a plant and it can be destroyed in no time, and it has got no meaning of germinating or being a plant or dying and producing many other seeds. It goes on. So our world also creates many other worlds, and it holds also innumerable worlds within itself. क्योंकि वे भी ज्ञान न होने के कारण मोक्ष रहित और शरीर शून्य ही रहते हैं, इसीलिए वे जागर में समर्थ और वासनाओं से व्यवहारशील नहीं होते। अतः चेतना और वासना से युक्त ऐसे मनुष्य दृष्ट स्वप्न रूप जगत समूह के सिवा कहाँ निवास करते हैं। स्वप्न के सिवा उनकी कोई दूसरी गति नहीं है, यह है तात्पर्य। हमारे दुनिया भी ऐसे ही है। दिस इज आवर वर्ल्ड ऑल्सो जस्ट लाइक दोज वर्ल्ड्स। दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ हिज एक्सप्लेनेशन। यह असुर और मनुष्य में जो दिखलाया गया न्याय है, उसे राक्षस आदि में भी लगाना चाहिए। इस आशय से कहते हैं कि सोए हुए स्वप्न रूप जगत जाल की व्यवस्था के अनुसार आचार करने वाले जो राक्षस स्वप्न के देवताओं से मारे गए हैं, असुरों के सदृश उसी स्वप्न में ही व्यवस्थित हैं। All these stories what we learn from the epics or our scriptures about our different eras, how there was some war between the gods and demons, and we also see now the war is going on everywhere. Everybody is fighting with each other, or everybody is enjoying his life. All these are in the dream. So it has got no meaning. That's all. Everything is just in the dream. हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, इस तरह जो स्वप्न में मारे गए कहिए वे क्या करते हैं। He is asking Ramji, those persons who are dead in the dream, what are they doing? Did they get liberation? Where did they go? People who are dead in the fight in your dream, what are they doing? Where do they go? What happened to them?
Even those who are living
Yes.
after the dream is over.
That means clearly you have to understand your world also is a dreaming world. That's all. And you are dreamy objects. If you die, there is no meaning. If you are alive, there is no meaning. Whether you are bound, it has got no meaning, or you are realized, it has got no meaning. Only meaning exists in your existence. That's all.
Say again, the only meaning that exists is your meaning in the existence, what you imagine.
Yes.
So, but then that's real. No?
Pardon?
I'm just trying to understand. Then it becomes real. If you think it's real, it becomes real,
Yes.
but no meaning.
No meaning. Meaningless reality.
Okay.
Meaningless reality. Whatever you imagine, we have discussed it so many times. Without your mind, your intellect, there is no world. The basic principle is your mind and intellect, which has a relationship with others, other objects by the senses, and mind is important. Mind, without mind, there is no world. So why don't you say world is mental? So simple. Why to go to so far? So this is his meaning. हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, इस तरह जो स्वप्न में मारे गए कहिए वे क्या करते हैं? हाँ, those who are dead in the war, in your dream, what are they doing? हाँ, अज्ञान के कारण वे मुक्ति को नहीं प्राप्त हुए तथा चेतन होने के कारण पत्थर के सदृश भी वे स्थित न रहे. Neither they are alive nor they are dead. You cannot say they died because it was dream, and you cannot say they are yet alive. No. Nothing you can say about your dreamy objects.
So is that dream still going on? That's the
Dream is going on. That's all. You are walking in the dream of, you are hearing all these, I am speaking all these in the dream of someone.
Swamiji, but that dream, the dream is also a reality, right? Because that's why you always say there is a good dream or there is a bad dream, right? Even in scripture also, Vishnu is known as Dusapna Nasana, the one who takes care of the bad dream. So the dream is also reality, right?
No right. No right. It is left. You say all these when you are awake. You cannot say all these in the dream. Whatever you are telling now, good, it was good dream or bad dream, enjoyable or it was suffering. When you get up, then only. All these you cannot say in the dream itself. You cannot say, I am going with bad dream in the dream. So it is all meaningless. Dream is dream. When are you telling all these? When you are giving your opinion upon your dreams, is it in the dream or is it in waking state?
Apparently waking state. Apparently.
Nothing you can say about the dream when you are awake. Dream is dream. Only when you are awake. When you are in the dream, you cannot say anything. The dreamer, if he is aware of dreaming, then dream has got no meaning. Neither it is good nor bad, it is just some enjoyment,
But it is
time
the
passing.
I experience the dream, right? It is the I.
That I is the witness I, witnessing I. It is not the doer I. There is the difference. तो वह करें फिरे पर्वत सागर पृथ्वी तथा अनेक जनों से भरे यथास्थित इस संपूर्ण दृश्य प्रपंच को वे लोग चिरकाल तक ऐसे अनुभव करते हैं जैसे ये सत्य सत्यत्व अभिमानी हम लोग अनुभव करते हैं. Just as we are experiencing everything is real, in those dreamy worlds, they also, while living their lives, they also experience everything is real. Means he is comparing our world with the other dreaming worlds. We think everything is real, but it is not so. हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, इसीलिए उनका अपना अपना स्वप्न चिरकाल की अनुवृत्ति से हम लोगों के अनुभव की तरह जागृत अवस्था रूपी ही हो जाता है. He is comparing those dreaming worlds with our world. Just as we feel again and again, we repeat all these visible objects again and again. That's how we feel all these are real. Similarly, those people in those worlds, they also think similarly. They think all those worlds are real because of repetition. Again and again, continuously, we repeat the same thought, all these are real. Awareingly or unawareingly, we always admit within ourselves all these are real. That's how we behave with each other. When you go to the dining hall, do you think you are eating in the dream? You are enjoying your sambar and rasam in the dream? because of our repeated views, we think everything is right, everything is real, everything is there. And when we analyze, then only we come to know all these are subject to change. Every moment, everything is changing. So how can we say it is real? And this changing phenomena is repeatedly seen. That's how we are habituated to say or feel it. All these are real. We can say the dreamy persons in the dream, they are real. They are real inside the dream.
For the time being.
For the time being, for that situation, they are real. And when the dreamer wakes up, they have no reality, no basement at all. There is no dream at all. By no means you can say the dream was dreamt in such place. No background. But when we go to dream science, Swapna Vigyan, dream science, they have so many theories and which are reality. Everybody can experience those theories in the dream. What are those theories? The mind takes matter from the conscious, from the subconscious mind, and it creates out of itself everything. All those impressions get some support in the dream, and dreams are seen. So, from that point, dream is true, because your mind dreams it. Whether your mind is there or not, what is your mind? Is it real or unreal? If mind is real, then dream will be real. The mind dreams. If you say dream is unreal, why? Because the mind is unreal. How it is unreal? Because it is not something solid which is unchangeable. It is just a flow of some waves. Waves are also not reality, because waves are the imbalanced state of the balanced state, whether it is water wave or waves in the air or in the mind, whatever it is. Waves are imbalanced state of the balanced state. So, imbalanced state belongs to balanced state. It has got not its original existence. It exists because of the balanced background. So the truth is only one, which supports everything in the way of imbalanced state, that is called three qualities, sattva, rajas, tamas, and that is called the nature, that is the habit of that balanced state, which is otherwise known as sky of consciousness. That's all. All these are mental, and so just like the dream, your so-called waking also is dream, because it is mental. Without mind there is no wave, no vision, no relationship. Mind creates manyness because it is wavy system. Many waves are there, many thoughts are there. Really speaking, there is no relationship outside the world, outside us, but relationship is within the mind, within the waves, thought waves of the mind. Our relationship also with others also are mental only. That's how the saying goes as vyavaharena jayate satrava bandhavastatha. By relationship, by transaction in your daily life, you create your relations and friends or enemies. That's all. So, all your friends and enemies are your mental creations. So, without mind, there is no life whatsoever. So, mind is not there. So, your life is not there.
And the consequence is all that I consider as my past as memory is not there.
No, there is no past, there is no future, no time. So many times we have discussed it. Our so-called, you see, understanding about the mind is not that with everyone. I have my understanding of time, and it is somewhat equal to you but not complete. And human beings have some kind of time understanding that is different from other beings, and earthly time is different than other planets. So time is a changing phenomena, and in that changing process somebody is somewhere and thinks something which is not permanent. On this basis, I have my definition of the world. Do you remember? World is defined as something or other which is seen by someone or other and understood as something or other and spoken to someone or other as something or other, and it is understood as something or other in some time or other, in some situation or other, and it is taken to be something or other. That is called world. Nothing is stable. Everything is with question. So world is nothing but a question. World is nothing but a problem. That's how Lord Krishna says, world is a house of miseries. Misery means problems. Huh? And problems are always because of doubts. Doubt because it is not stable. Whatever is changing, there will be doubts. So all these are based upon your mind. And when the mind is calm, it is no mind, then there is no world. I shall tell you my experience. Once I got up in midnight. I was not feeling sleepy. So I washed my mouth and thought of sitting for a while. Generally, sometimes I do it. So in calm night time, no disturbance, you can easily calm down the mind and you can meditate nicely. Many times I have felt how the time passes. No, just I sat now, and when I get up, 3 hours are gone. So once what happened, I sat, and when it started, I don't know. When I got up, I felt I was dreaming so nice dreams. When I got up, I was aware that I was dreaming, not meditating. It is reality. That means in your dream you can also meditate. In your meditation also you can dream. This is my experience. Many will experience like this. The moment you sit for a while for meditating, then you will be feeling sleepy. And in the half sleep state, you will enjoy your something imaginations. And when you get up, you may think, oh, I was meditating. इसी को तो कहते हैं हमारा वो क्या योग सूत्र में ये एक बाधा है, तंद्रा जो बाधा है, इट इज ए ऑब्स्टैकल. Mind goes becomes negative. Awareness is covered up. That's how we dream in the sitting state. Sitting for meditation and we are dreaming. So all these worlds are mental, and your personality also is dreamy personality. So just as the dreamy persons, neither they die nor they live, neither they are real nor they are unreal. Huh? While fighting with each other, they do nothing. And after death also, they are yet alive. And though they are alive, they are good for nothing. So all these terms and conditions are applicable to us. Understood now? Where are you and what are you and where are you? No,
We can understand nothing.
we cannot accept this. This is very hard to accept.
And also a comment, because it's always changing, right? Always changing in our minds, our thoughts, the world, which means it's constant. If always changing, it's a constant one thing, change. Then
Yes,
what-
that constant one thing which is not changing, which is its background or substratum or support, that is the truth. Not this changing.
So they both, so this is truth. There is meaning.
Meaning, why not?
Because you
But
said
meaning
meaningless,
also changes.
but it's constant.
Your meaning changes.
Yeah.
So change your meaning now again. Whatever we see, it is a changing phenomena, so we cannot rely upon it. That is the only understanding.
But it exists, right?
Yes, why not? That's how something is existing. But whatever is existing, whatever is seen by us, that is not the existence. Every object has 5 aspects. Again and again we discuss it, but forget it. Everything is real. In what way? in the covered way, in the cover up way. The world is an envelope. Okay? Envelope will have a covering outside with all your address, the address of the payee and sender. Okay? Everything is right. The receiver also address is correct and sender's address also is correct. It is on the cover. It is not required, but it is there. And the letter inside is there. It is written in a paper. The paper also is not needed. The thoughts which are expressed in that letter, that those thoughts are only matter and all other things are not matter, which are only coverings, which are to be thrown out. Reality is there. Reality is sender's thoughts. That is accepted and all other things, the letter itself, the envelope itself are thrown out. That is how the existence exists with all these coverings. Every object has five aspects: the existence and the knowledge of the existence of the object and the contentment, satisfaction of the knowledge of existence. These three aspects are there in everything. Sat, Chit, Anand. It is ever present everywhere in all conditions, but it is covered up by the names and forms, which is ever changing. Just as the registered letter envelope is changing every moment. The sender put it in the letterbox and then onwards it is going on to reach its receiver, and after reaching its receiver also it is thrown away, unnecessary. But the inner matter or those thoughts which are to be accepted is accepted and all other holders are thrown away. The inner essence is received. That's how this world is. We have to throw out the names and forms and enjoy the inner pulp, inner juice. केला खाते हैं ना, we have to throw out the outer covering, the skin of the banana and enjoy the inner pulp. That is how you have to enjoy this world. And whatever we are discussing, telling all these are dream and not real, all these are on the surface, which is ever changing. Due to our perceiver mind, mind is the receiver, perceiver. Because it is not steady, that's how everything is meaningless. If it gets steadiness, it remains not as a mind, it becomes the reality. That's all. This is the essence of all our discussions, all the scriptures. We have to somehow or other, we have to reach that constant stability. That is the truth. Give up this changing phenomena. And whatever we see as our so-called world, everything is changing. So throw off these names and forms and enjoy the existence absolute. You do exist, that cannot be denied. So enjoy yourself, not your mind. Give up mind and talk to me without your mind. Let us discuss.
Swamiji, a constant change with the truth होगा ना.
Change whether it is constant or timingly change. It is change. We cannot rely upon it.
आज दिन है कल भी दिन होगा, तो this is truth, right? पर दिन it is changing, but the day will come, right? The day
Yes, that is what called repetition of change. That's how it becomes real. Because the change is repeated again and again, that's how it becomes true. My name is so and so. I repeat it, and others who are related with me, they also repeat it again and again. That's how my name is so. It was given by, uttered by one, and accepted by so many. That's how my name has become so and so. And I was once a small child like our baby sitting here. And once I was little grown up, I was there. And once I was quite young, I was also there. And once I became old, I was also there. The I is continuous, which is not, never changing. But my body is changing. Can you deny this? Everybody knows it. Once I was a small child, now I am old enough, now I am going to die. Who is dying? I am dying. That I should be identified correctly, not the body which is changing. Give up this body idea and be the real I. It is there, so it is called this giving up of this changing phenomena which is body, that is the work to be done. Or else you are ever existing. There is no question of uniting yourself with yourself. You are ever present. So liberation is not to achieve. It is already there. But the work to be done is covering to be thrown. All these changing, which is covering of the truth, should be changed, should be
Discard.
thrown out.
Thrown out. And Swamiji, is the I, the inner essence? The inner essence
Inner I.
is the inner I. Same? You spoke earlier of the enjoy inner essence. The inner essence is received, like the letter, and then you throw away the envelope, the paper.
Yes.
Is that inner
But the
essence?
matter of the
I.
letter,
But what?
matter of the letter,
It's the matter
the
of the
idea
letter.
of the letter.
Still just thought. Somebody's
Yes.
thought. Not the I.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
The inner I, which is unchangeable, that is matter. All other matters are not matter,
Ah, that inner eye is
which
not the
never
substratum.
changing, which never changes.
Never changes, right? So it's substratum, basement.
Yes, that is matter.
I didn't know that. I thought no touch, matter doesn't touch substratum
Yes.
in some of the other Upanishads.
Simple theory, whatever is changing, it is not I, not
Okay.
my.
Okay,
Just
it's very simple. Yeah.
whatever is subject to change, that is neither I nor my, that is to be thrown out. Analyze, see, whatever is going to change, throw it out. Be changeless. Whether you are substratum or covering,
Okay.
whatever it is.
Thank you.
Changing phenomena cannot be relied upon. It is untruth. And unchanging is reality. So simple. Why to fight?
It's pretty crazy. It's mental.
है श्री रामचंद्र जी, उनके कल्प और जगत की स्थिति जैसी हम लोगों की है वैसे ही है, और हम लोगों के जगत की स्थिति भी वैसे ही है जैसे उन लोगों की है. He is comparing our world with those dreamy worlds. Oh Ram, those worlds, they think alike, and we also think just like their worlds. So there is no dissimilarity. Those dreamy worlds are just like our worlds. That means your world is a dreamy world. Straight. ऐसे स्थिति में हम लोगों से अनुभूत हो रहा है यह जगत तथा इसके भीतर रहने वाले हम लोग यदि उनसे देख लिए जाते हैं तब तो हे श्री राम जी, उनके स्वप्न के जो पुरुष हैं वे ही हम लोग ये स्थिति है, और उनके जो स्वप्न के संसार हैं उनमें से कोई यह एक हमारा संसार है, ऐसे वे लोग अवश्य समझते होंगे. So now they are, Vasistha ji is explaining to Rama by comparison, by comparing those dreaming worlds with our world. When we say those worlds are dreamy, they are in our dreams only, we don't know anything about it. Similarly, if they think of us, we are dreamy objects for them. So which are dreamy objects and which are reality? Just as we think of them, they also think of us. You see, sometimes we see in the news some plates are seen in the sky. Kya? Alliance? Eh?
UFOs, yeah.
Yes. We think some persons from other worlds, they come to our earth plane and they are observing us. क्या कहते हैं उन लोगों को? Aliens. Some aliens, they are somebody, they are some beings in the other world and they are much advanced than us, and they come to see our lives here on earth. This is what we imagine. They are somewhere, somebody. Similarly, they are also thinking of us. We are something somewhere which has got no particular any permanent anything. So, in the same way, we can think in our society also. Just as I am thinking of others, others are also think of me. On this basis only there is the saying, do unto others as you wish to be done by others. That is the right way of your life. You should behave just as you want to be behaved by others. So, do you ever engage yourself to understand others? How must they be thinking? What must be they doing? Why? What for? And what they may be getting? How are their lives? Do you ever think of others? We never think of others, but always self-centered. But self-centered in the way which is changing, not self which is unchanging. We center in the outer covering, thinking we are this covering. This is to be avoided. That's how inquire who am I, know thyself, so called by great people. So said by the great people, inquire who am I, know thyself, which is unchanging.
And when you know yourself, then you know the other, so you're still helping.
You know everything. When you know yourself, you know everything. That's how they say all these worlds, they exist in the smaller than the smallest atom, and that atom is equal to bigger than the biggest form. That means everything is imaginary. Neither there is any atom, nor there is any unlimited form. It is just imagination. As you think, so it appears before you. So, in the final state, conclusion is forget all these so-called imaginations, imaginary imaginations, mental works. All these are good for nothing. Just we think of them as dreamy words. They too think about us as dreamy words. हे श्री रामचंद्र जी, उनके स्वप्न के वे पुरुष अपने तथा अन्य पुरुषों को भी अनुभव से चूंकि तुल्य हैं, अतः वे सत्य ही हैं, क्योंकि उनकी सत्ता के निमित्तभूत अधिष्ठान चिदात्मा सर्वगामी होने से तुल्य है. And if you are thinking you are real, then those words are also real. Both way we can think. We can think they are dream, so we are also dream. And we can think we are real, so everything is real. So it shows the reality which is same for everything, which is substratum, which holds everything, within it, that is real, and all these are unreal. This is how we have to see. जैसे आत्मा में वे स्वप्न के पुरुष सत्य हैं, वैसे ही दूसरे भी पुरुष जिनका प्रत्येक स्वप्न में मुझे अनुभव होता है, सत्य ही है। हे श्री राम जी, आप भी उन्हें ऐसे ही समझिए। फ्रॉम वन एंगल एवरीथिंग इज ट्रूथ, and from the opposite angle nothing is truth. Understood? Just two visions opposite to each other. That's how it is said it is unexpressible. It is not expressible in words or language. From one angle it is true, from other angle it is dream. So we have to say nothing about it. Nothing can be said about it. That means it is beyond our speech, beyond our mind. So don't talk. So don't think. That is the final. जैसे अपने आप अपने स्वप्न में अनेक नगर तथा अनेक नागरिक देखे, वैसे ही वे सब अब भी स्थित हैं, क्योंकि सर्वव्यापी ब्रह्म सर्वात्मक है. And all these imaginary worlds, they are there because the substratum is ever existing. They are there, we are here, everything is there eternally as it is. That also says, if you are seeing something changing, not existing, that is wrong. Everything is existing eternally as it is. Finally, this is the conclusion. They do exist, we do exist, everything exists, existence exists, and nothing else exists. This is the final conclusion. Existence cannot be denied. Non-existence, which is known as changing, cannot be real. जैसे अपने स्वप्न में अनेक नगर तथा अनेक नागरिक देखें, वैसे ही वे सब अब भी स्थित हैं, क्योंकि सर्वव्यापक ब्रह्म सर्वात्मक है. Everything exists forever in all conditions because the substratum, the holder of all these, is ever existence, continuous existence only. तत् सापनिक पदार्थ जागृत अवस्था में विशीर्ण हो जाते हैं. यह जैसे अनुभव होता है, वैसे ही वे स्वप्न काल में स्थित भी रहते हैं. वह भी अनुभव होता है. He is telling, when you wake up, your dream is not there. But when you are dreaming, your dream is there. You dream again. You wake up again. So what is true and what is wrong, not true? Your waking also comparing to the dream is not true. When you are dreaming, The waking is not there, it is dream for you. And when you are awake, your dream is dream. So dream means short lasting, changing. So when you are dreaming, there is no real world. Your waking is not there. So what happens to it? Where does it go? It is not at all there for you. That means dream is dream for waking, and waking is dream for dream. Understood now? Each other is dream for each other. अतः सर्वात्मक सभी सर्वत्र सदा परम ब्रह्म परमात्मा में उसी के रूप से स्थित है. So we have to say conclusively, everything is existing everywhere in all conditions, which is nothing other than the absolute existence. That's all. This is final. जैसे यह सारा संसार आकाश का कार्य होने से आकाश रूप है, आकाश रूप से स्थित इसका कुछ भी कहीं नाश नहीं होता, वैसे ही उत्पत्ति शून्य निरंतर और निरंतर परमाकाश ब्रह्म में अंत शून्य अनेक चित्त समूह हैं. उनमें अंत शून्य असीम अनेक जगत के गण हैं. उनमें भी प्रत्येक संसार के अनेक आकाश कला कोश हैं. उनमें भी प्रत्येक के अनेक संसार मंडल हैं. उनमें भी प्रत्येक संसार मंडल के पृथ्वी आदि भिन्न भिन्न आकार के अनेक लोक हैं. उन लोकों के अंदर अनेक द्वीप हैं. उनमें भी प्रत्येक द्वीप के भीतर अनेक पर्वत हैं. उन पर्वत में भी प्रत्येक पर्वत में अनेक मंडलों का विस्तार है. उनमें भी प्रत्येक मंडल के अनेक ग्राम हैं. उनमें भी प्रत्येक गांव के अंदर अनेक छोटे छोटे गांव हैं. उन छोटे छोटे गांव के भीतर अनेक घर हैं. उनके भी प्रत्येक घर के अंदर अनेक प्राणी रहते हैं. उन सब प्राणियों के भी अनेक युगादि काल हैं. जिसने जो जीव मर चुके हैं और जो मोक्ष रहित स्थित है, उतने ही उनके अनेक अक्षय संसार पृथक पृथक स्थित हैं. Now he explained so many things. So many worlds are there, and in those also there are other worlds. In those other worlds also there are so-called different earths and mundane worlds. And in those worlds also there will be so many mountains, and in those mountains there will be so many villages. In those villages there will be so many small villages. In those small villages there will be so-called houses, and in those houses there will be so many beings, and in those beings they are ever existing and they are ever changing, both things. उसको लेकर के हम इतना विचार कर सकते हैं. वी कैन जस्ट थिंक ऑफ आवर फैमिली, जस्ट आज वशिष्ठ जी narrating all these. Please think of your own family. How many persons your ancestors have come and gone. Have you all the details of them? Have you got all the details? How many persons have come and gone? The family is same. Isn't it? We don't know our grandfathers who came at what time and how he thought of these words and how did he live his life. We don't know anything, yet we are inside his family. He is the family head. In this way, in our scriptures, we say we all the human beings are children of one human being, that is Manu. Manu se Manav hue. From Manu, one person who created all these different kinds of beings, four kinds of beings. Jarayus, the human beings, or under the birds and the insects and the plant lives. All these beings are created by or or projected out by one person. He is called Manu. And he started thinking in the beginning, and by thoughts the creation didn't grow nicely, so he did austerities and he became two, and one was male, other was female. So from then onwards, all these progenies are made out of two. From him it started, and the world grows so nicely. Eternally it is growing, ever growing. This is how our ancestor was one, and we don't feel family relationship among ourselves. Everybody is different from us. This is how we create our own world, which is different from others, and everybody is different from each other and somewhat similar to each other. It goes on. Our so-called world is like this. From one angle of vision, it is existing, and from other angle of vision, everything is mental, and as we thought, so we are in this world. As we think, so our world is. He is from South India. He is not my, he doesn't belong to my village. He is from America. He is not Indian. All these differences we create. And similarities also we create. He is my brother and he is my enemy. Pakistan is our enemy. Bangladesh was our friend. Now it has become enemy. All these are created by our mind only. And similarly, don't think your world is there. There are innumerable such worlds everywhere, just they are floating in the sky just as the Trasrenu, when in the evening a beam of light you see inside your room of the setting sun. In that beam of light, you see how many dust particles, they will be floating helplessly, clashing against each other. Similarly, all these worlds, just like those atoms, dust particles, they are in the absolute sky, and some are equal, some are away from each other, some has relationship, some has no relationship, some are aware of others, some are not aware of others. Whatever you think, just as those dust particles, all these innumerable worlds, they are floating in the absolute sky helplessly. You are helpless. This is the reality. If you think properly, if you think with logic, analysis, examples, and proofs, then only you can understand this, the situation of our creations. So tomorrow we shall see further how Guru Vasistha is bringing everything together in the story of the rock. That rock also holds many words. We shall see. Have patience. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnad Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevamvasishyate Om Shanti 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 Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय शब्द ब्रह्म की जय सरस्वती महारानी की जय जोगवशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय हरि ओम।